Hey everyone, this is Alan from BMW Durham, back again with another video. Today's video, we're looking at the differences between the 2022, the 2023, and the 2024 BMW M240i G42 body style. Let's get into it. Alright, so let's compare some of the differences between the 2022, 2023, and 2024 BMW M240i. I've had all three. And I know that I already made a video comparing 2022 to 2023. So this is more of a 23 to 24 comparison video. But I did want to include some of the stuff on the 22. So that one is actually a 2022. My 2023 one is back there, but I couldn't move it over. And sorry about, we're losing some light. It's a nice sunset, but it's getting a bit dark out here. So, in terms of the exterior design, nothing has changed whatsoever except for the antenna. So 2022 antenna, 2023, 2024 antenna looks like this. And from the back of the vehicle, there are zero differences in terms of the design. None of the badges have changed colors or anything like that. My tips are cerium gray because I didn't get the black exterior contents. Now, in terms of what's in the cars, let's talk a little bit about that difference. So I'm just gonna unlock the cars. 2022, we had an ambient light down here, which has gone missing. We had iDrive 7, which is no longer. We had this type of gear selector. We had rear climate controls with 2 USB Type-C charging ports. We had an option for M seat belts in 2022 with M Sport Pro in Canada. And in the trunk, there is a netted area here. It's hard to see. Grocery bag hanger is here. Another netted area, 12-volt plug, and another grocery bag hanger here. Sorry that it's a little bit hard to see, but it's there. And then, in the 2023, they removed all of those things. They went to iDrive 8. So let's quickly go over to my 2023 and see what's over there, and then we'll compare it to the 2024. All right, so here's my 2023 Thunder Night Metallic M240i. So as you can see, that's when they added the new antenna. Inside, no longer an ambient light in here whatsoever. We went to iDrive 8. Got the new style gear selector. Back of the center console. No longer USB Type-C charging ports. But I wanted you to see this nice leather stitched airbag cover on the steering wheel. Looks really good. And let's take a look in the trunk real quick. I don't know what's going on the highway, but it sounds like a race is going on. So in the trunk, no 12-volt plug, no netted area, no secondary grocery bag hanger, even though there's a spot to put it. And we just have one net and one grocery bag hanger here. So that has changed. All right, now let's go over to the 2024. So from 2023 to 2024, no exterior changes, all the same wheel choices and all that, that's all the same. But let me just show you. So in the trunk area, it's just like the 2023. But we do have grocery bag hanger here, netted area there, so that's just like the 2023 in here. Inside the car, so that nice airbag cover has been replaced by this rubber. So I mean, this is okay, but the other one was better for sure. And at the back here, there are no climate controls, no USB Type-C, so that is all gone. You can just open or close the vents and direct them. So that has changed. So there's pretty well all the negatives that I've found so far. or what has been removed. Now let's talk about some of the things that have improved. So I get into the 2024 M240i, I turn it on. So if you've watched my last videos, you'll know that this dash is now iDrive 8.5 font, and this is iDrive 8. So I thought that this dash may just be a little bit different in font, but function the same way. But after driving it for a bit, I've started to realize a few things. So all the potential things you can choose for content, that's all the same, but it's appearing on the right hand side here. Now I'm not sure if it's doing that because I don't have head-up display, because before it used to display right in the center. So this is kind of better, I think, because you can still see what content you have displayed instead of this going in front of it, so you can't see what you're selecting and what you had. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if that's necessarily new or whatever, but maybe it's because I don't have a head-up display. But one thing that I found which was really good, so I'm gonna go into Eco Pro and I'm just gonna drive very slowly in the parking lot here. So in iDrive 8 in the 2023, if I went into sprint mode by pressing and holding the left paddle, it wouldn't do anything. It would just say sprint at the bottom, but the screen would remain looking like it's on Eco Pro or Comfort. But this one changes, and that I thought was pretty cool. So I'm just gonna get out of sprint mode back to Eco Pro. And another thing I wanted you to see, so if I go into sport transmission, I get S1. If I press one of the paddles there, then I get M. But watch this, if I'm in drive, okay, and I press one of the paddles, it now says D1, 2, 3, 4, 5 instead of saying M1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I know if I'm still in automatic and I've just pressed one of the paddles versus being in the actual manual transmission mode, which you get to by pressing into sport transmission. And then once you're here, you press one of the paddles, now it'll stay on the manual mode. So that is another little thing that I've found that's different, but it's definitely an improvement over how the previous iDrive 8 instrument cluster used to operate. So a couple of small things there. Also just wanted to point out now that it's nighttime, so without the M illuminated highlighters, this is what you get. This is the same thing that you would have got in 2022 as well. I've got it on coral right now because it kind of matches the rest of the colors here, even though it's not exactly the same. But one thing I did not know, and I did realize this while I was unwrapping the car, is that there are some ambient light colors on the dash here which go across here if you don't get the M illuminated highlighters. So that I actually didn't know about, so that's kind of interesting for me to find out now. And of course you have all the same colors that we've gained in iDrive 8, which unfortunately does not include lilac. But now that my car is not purple, it's not necessarily as big of a deal to me as it was before. So that's pretty well all the differences that I've been able to find out in my first, let me see, in my first 523 kilometers on the car, which I've managed to put on here in like a day. But look at this, my first tank, I reached 506 kilometers and I still have another 68 kilometers I can go. So I've been pretty good, pretty disciplined. But overall, those are the differences between the 2022, 2023, and 2024 M240i. I'm actually surprised to even find any differences here, but I found them. And if there's any more, let me know in the comments below if there's anything you've found. But this is what I've been able to find so far in the first 2 days of ownership. All right, well, I started making the video, now it's really dark, so I'm inside the car doing the outro. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you found it interesting to discover some of the small differences that we found in the 2024 model. Even though it's virtually the same as the 2023, but there are some small differences. I hope to find some more things as I spend more time with the car. I've only now had it for, this is my third day. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I still have to shoot the detailed overview of this car, and I will do that soon, don't worry, and we'll stay tuned for more BMW content, new cars, and as well as this car. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.